Thanks for joining us. First at 10 tonight, tragedy in Nashville. 6 people killed in a shooting at a small private school. 3 of those victims just about 9 years old. Police rushing to the school this morning. The shooter, 28-year-old Audrey Hale, shot and killed just 14 minutes after she opened fire. Investigators say they found a manifesto that she wrote and are now searching for a motive. Investigators say this is the door where the shooter entered. It's believed she shot out the glass and just walked inside. She did not make it into a classroom, but started firing in a hallway. As officers responded to the shooting at the school, they say Hale fired on arriving police vehicles from a second-story window, even hitting one cop car at some point. And tonight, that tight-knit school community is turning to prayer, holding a vigil at a nearby church, an outpouring of emotion as a senseless crime suddenly takes 6 lives from their school community, lives who could have no idea today that would be their last. President Biden ordering all U.S. flags be flown at half-staff this week. This as an entire country searches once again for answers, but is unlikely to find any. Mary Klingler from our sister station has more from tonight's vigil as the community tries to cope with the loss.
It's heartbreak tonight following the tragedy at Covenant School earlier today. Now we're at Belmont Methodist Church this evening where the community is gathering together to remember those lives that have been lost.
This is our Green Hills neighborhood. And so our community, has been hurt, and immediately we're worried, what's the details, who's hurt.
17-year-old Alexander Reddy goes to a school nearby.
Immediately a teacher said, get in your classroom, close the door, just as precaution. And immediately I went kind of to a panic mode, seeing what's going on.
Reddy knows younger kids and family friends that go to Covenant School.
Just going to school in general for other kids, is this a safe place?
It's unbelievably heartbreaking. We both work with children, and so thinking about children being harmed in this way is just heartbreaking.
After the mass shooting, all of Nashville is coming together.
God, we wonder what it will take for meaningful change to occur.
Sending similar messages to those families grieving loss.
Just how very sorry I am.
Christy Robinson says it's difficult to believe it even when it happens at home.
We live on this street where the ambulances were coming back and forth, so we heard them going and we heard them coming back. And, it was just the realization of what was happening was kind of right in our backyards.
The community says it will take a lifetime to recover from this type of heartbreak, and they will continue to lift up each other.
It's just a part of who we are. We stand together during times of happiness and times of great sadness as well.
Well, the TBI says it's under investigation right now, the involvement with an officer, which is standard for a situation like this one. We'll keep you updated with any new information. Back to you.
Well, here's just some of the reaction pouring in tonight. First Lady Jill Biden echoing what a lot of us are feeling tonight. She said she's without words after another school shooting, adding that our children deserve better and that she stands with Nashville. Nashville's mayor, John Cooper, says his heart goes out to the families of the victims. He also thanked first responders and medical professionals who were involved.